Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are finally engaged. It's official. So lots of... Yeah. We were nearly there. We'll try better next time. Lots of speculation, of course, about the couple. Well, there is one man who knows a thing or two about the royal family, and that's the former press secretary to the Queen and Prince Charles and Diana, no less. Please welcome royal commentator... when did you know about this proposal? Did you know a long time before the rest of us?
No, I knew about it when everybody else knew about it today. I knew they were going to get engaged. Everybody knew they were going to get engaged. It was not if, but when. Yeah. There was so much speculation over the past few weeks, a lot of rubbish, and Jane will attest to this, a lot of rubbish published in the newspapers, and they were put under a tremendous amount of pressure. And I feel that they had to get it out, rather than continue with the rubbish that's being published and the stuff that's being said on television. Not here, of course.
Never here.
Never here. And they've got it out. And also getting it out now so that it didn't clash with the Queen's Christmas message.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So can you see the signs, even though you're not sort of in the inner circle anymore? Can you see the signs? So when we were told that she'd met the Queen, would that be a sign that it was becoming
That would have been a definite
serious?
sign, because Harry is currently 5th in line to the throne. Come the end of April, when the next Cambridge baby is born, he'll be 6th in line. He still has to ask the Queen's permission, and that would have been an occasion when he would have asked in introducing Meghan at the same time. Right that he introduces Meghan. Queen would never have said no. Grandchildren are very close to her, particularly William and Harry, given the tragic death of their mother in 1997, them at Balmoral, the grandparents actually pulling them through that week that they were able to cope with the end of the week. So the grandparents are very special. And having said that, Harry will make sure that the wedding is simple, that his grandparents can go to without
Where will it
any
be,
trouble.
Dickies?
I'm plumbing, and I have plumbed all along for St George's Chapel. Now, a lot of people will say, well, why not...
That's Windsor, right?
That's Windsor.
Yeah.
Why not Westminster Abbey? Why not St Paul's Cathedral? Harry is 5th in line to the throne. When his uncle Edward got married in 1999, he was 5th in line to the throne. He got married at St George's Chapel. His father had a blessing of sorts in 2005 at St George's Chapel. St George's Chapel can accommodate about 1,000 people. It's good for a reception at Windsor Castle, and it is good for the Queen and Prince Philip, who will be at Windsor in April for Windsor Court. It's 200 yards just down the road. Not difficult for the Queen at 91, Prince Philip at 96.
And where do we stand now on divorcees, which Meghan is, getting married in churches?
Well, Church of England is not a problem anymore.
Right.
I mean, they made that pretty clear in the sort of round about 2002 at the annual synod. So that's not a problem. Also, the divorce was not because of a relationship with Harry. It happened 2 years before they got married, before they first met. So that's an easy option. She's interfaith. It's said that her father is Jewish. We don't know, because her father's very private. That doesn't matter. So they can get married quite easily in church and get a proper blessing from probably the Archbishop.
So before they get married, we need to see the engagement ring. And so much speculation. Everyone's talking about what will the ring be like. And there's talk that they could have a ring made from a piece of his mother's jewellery.
Well, there was a lot of jewellery left to both William and Harry. And Harry, actually, incidentally, he had his mother's engagement ring, which he gave to William, because William then gave it to Catherine in 2010 when they got engaged. Diana's had a lot of jewellery. I'm not sure they're going to cut down pieces. I mean, there's been speculation she's got this emerald choker. Beautiful piece of jewellery. It was a choker. She then had it converted into a headband. And I don't think that they would cut that down, because it's a very special piece of jewellery. There are lots of rings. There are lots of bits and pieces, you know, diamonds or what have you, that they could make.
And are they... Is that protocol that they do something like that, or could he buy a brand new
Could he
ring?
go to H. Samuel and buy Ricky?
Yes,
why not?
He could go to H. Samuel, but why High Wycombe? Is that where you live?
Obviously, other jewellers are available. Dickie, as always, we could talk to you all day. We've run out of time, sadly, but I'm sure this won't be the last time we see you run up to this wedding.
Lovely.
Thank you, Dickie Arbiter, everybody.